anime eating burgers. It's pretty hot. Oh shit! I didn't know that you started.
But I waited 10 seconds because it doesn't record audio for like the first 10 seconds. So I had it on and I was waiting because I don't know how much it actually heard.
Ooh.
But what's up, Stovetop? It's us again. We have Burrito here finally again.
And Taco.
It's Taco. I meant to say Taco. And then, if you guys watched the solo cast, I don't know how long ago, I had Evil Ceiling, a good friend of mine, and he's here, right?
Dude,
yeah.
right?
You're here?
Up? Yeah, I'm here.
You're here?
Hey.
Yeah?
Hey. I'm just saying, if our viewers could see this, they would be impressed. Because I am. For our viewers, if you don't know what I'm talking about, is I've been looking at burgers and I found anime with anime chicks eating burgers, and I just found the kinkiest one. And I'm just scrolling through it.
I literally told him that I couldn't find a picture of a Big Mac to put for Evil Ceiling. And so I put a pizza. That's what's in the last thumbnail. And he pulls up a bunch of pictures of burgers. I don't know how, but he did. And then he ends up finding anime. Well, but anyway,
scroll past that one.
So when I looked on YouTube Studio yesterday or today, something like that, I don't remember. I happened to notice that only for all the viewers that watch our videos, only 30%, 40%. Are actually subscribed. 60% of our viewers aren't subscribed.
So please, subscribe.
Yeah, press that button.
And I can show you some anime women eating. That's a human, that's not anime. Eating burgers. Ooh!
Oh.
She kind of cute.
It's chibi.
Shut up!
You into that shit?
Yeah, bro, I love anime. Honestly, like, anime is probably one of the top things that I would honestly want to be in. Like, if it was a world, I don't care if it's some death anime where you just die right away in the beginning, slowly tortured, or if it was with this bitch.
I just straight up go to Skyrim for the memes.
That's alright.
I've always been a fan of like the medieval stuff, like the complete, like all that stuff, like Skyrim. It's like that's my world right there. That's what I'd go to.
This
like,
is my world, bro.
I mean, you got a point.
Same. Anime is
You got a point.
I fucking love it.
They can make some really good animes.
All I have is Lydia. You know what I would watch for anime though? Since I'm not the biggest fan of anime, Skyrim anime. I'd watch that.
I mean, it all depends on how they like make it.
Did you watch JoJo Bizarre Adventures?
Oh fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I actually have a list here full of anime. Like, I have Toradora. I have fucking Seven Deadly Sins, Avatar,
That's a good
Kill la Kill, Attack on Titan, and No Game No Life. No Game No Life. If I have some anime viewers, bro, you guys know No Game No Life is one of the best and top notch anime shows. And
You should watch Fairy Tail.
Fairy Tail.
Oh, I forgot. He's a geek too.
Fuck off. No, that shit's a banger if you're into magic.
Dude.
Magic anime?
Mm-hmm.
Is it as magic as cybernetics and cyberpunk?
Well, have you?
No,
Have you seen No Game No Life?
I've seen a little bit of it. I got like 3 episodes in, but then kind of lost interest. But
Bro, you actually got to get at least past the first 5 because once you do, you're gonna get caught into it. Because I guess you can say that magic type stuff kind of plays a role. Not really, because they're in a virtual world in their place. Best thing I've seen in a long time. But since Austin's not a anime type person for us, what kind of shows you into? Don't say porn.
Damn. Nah, for shows, I mean, I've been watching. The biggest things that I've watched is the whole Arrowverse series, like Arrow, Flash, and shit. But I mean, I like The Witcher. I don't know if you guys watched the
I've started it, but I haven't really gotten far.
It takes a lot to get into because there's a lot of stuff. Like, if you've read the books, it would make sense. But pushing into the TV show is pretty hard. For TV shows, I haven't really been watching much, but I did finish watching Punisher Season 2 again. Wishing there was Season 3, but there's not gonna be. Also waiting for Flash to come out, but it hasn't. But, no, honestly, I haven't really been watching much.
Alright, Evil, what you into?
Mostly anime. That's all I watch.
I thought you were gonna say yoga pants, but
Mostly yoga pants, bro. That's my favorite thing. I go on YouTube, yoga. You know what? I sometimes put the naked in front of it just to see how it is. But you know, it doesn't have yoga. It's definitely not yoga pants. Alright, let's go to porn and go to section. Oh yeah, hey look. Yoga pants.
this is easy.
Easiest thing for Evil.
You really are evil, aren't you?
Yeah,
Sometimes.
Evil with his
And your
tiny...
dick is through
Yeah,
the roof.
I was gonna go off on it, but I was like, you know what? I'll be nice to him. It's my second time meeting you, so
Literally the second time.
yeah, literally. And we've talked over games, but we never really played more games. Stop. We never played more games. Okay. Don't interrupt me when I'm talking. Burrito, I can't. I don't want to swear that much on this podcast. But I'll whoop your bum bum. Oh, bro.
Alright, okay.
My pants is peeing. Oh no, it's just the device to hurt the lungs. Oh, did it actually? Oh no, that's just the color. I was actually scared for a second. So, what are we gonna talk about?
I don't know. We were gonna do a topic or whatever, but then let's just wing it. I literally threw my notebook back.
You did? I didn't even.
It's over there.
I didn't even see.
We just had to go for it. We were just chilling. He was looking at burger pictures and he came up with some stuff. I was like, alright, let's just go from there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Our peeps stovetop. I'm guessing Burrito went over this during his solo. Maybe. I haven't watched it yet, but I'm going to tonight. We are starting solo podcasts. So there'll be times where I'll be making a podcast all by myself, or it'll be Burrito. Yes, all by myself, because I'm a loner.
You can do it.
Okay, where me and Burrito are, I literally stay in a room 24/7. I only come out to pee, poop, and eat. Literally, that's it.
And work.
And work, I guess.
That's about it.
Well, yeah, that's about it. Otherwise, I'm in my room being a bum, watching my anime, playing games, and fiddling my wing wang. Alright, so,
I got you.
I mean, coming to that part, how do you guys feel about, oh wait, you guys are virgins. Never mind. I take that back. Oh, okay. Well, I thought you were. How do you feel about positions during the?
You really want to put up that topic, don't you?
Yeah, okay. So one of our top priorities was porn, but I'm going with these.
Okay, quick story. We were coming up with topics before we even start the podcast. And we just had to write a list to help make it easier for when we want to decide what we're going to talk about. Whoa. And the first thing that we put on there was porn. We have it numbered, and number 1 is literally porn. Eddie's been pushing to put it in, but I've been rejecting it the whole time.
And I'm pushing it now because I didn't want to wait till a future time.
Okay.
So, what?
First thing, we're talking about porn. Ass or tits?
I've always been an ass person.
I feel that. You might give me some. Yeah.
What about you?
Ass.
Yeah.
Hey. See,
Anyway,
I don't really care for size and ass or tits, but if they're overly huge, it's not good for me. I don't care if they're small. I mean,
there's a limit, but I'm not picky.
Oh yeah, neither am I. But like, if they're huger than my own face, I can't do it. Booty, I guess it all depends because each girl has a different shape. I guess you could say.
Well, I mean, we can all agree that implants are just ugly.
Oh yeah, implants.
God, dude, that just kills me. I don't like it.
Like, I get if you get implants to at least make them, you know, a little bigger because they were small.
Confidence thing, though.
Oh yeah, but I really don't care as long as they're not implanting them to the. You gonna interrupt me again, dude?
I didn't interrupt. Carry on.
Okay. As I was saying, well, honestly, I lost my track. Oh yeah, as long as they're not like implanting it to get the biggest boobs in the world, like that one girl. I don't even know her name. She had like 40-pound boobs. Like no, she had major back problems.
I was watching that in the school. We were in like personal fitness or whatever, and I was running on a treadmill. And we had like, what was it? Some TV show on. I don't know what it was. And all of a sudden, there's this girl who had just humongous implants in her tits, and it was literally saying they're not big enough. And she had a boyfriend with her, and I was like, oh. He's like, yeah, I'm fine with it.
If I was him, I would have been like, I'm not fine with it. I'm the one who's paying, bro. And you keep wanting both to be the same size? I can't keep paying thousands of dollars for it.
Bro, we're already in debt, and she still wants bigger boobs.
I'm in debt by $2,000, and you're still asking me for another $4,000 so you can get the right boob perfect size. Like, come on, man.
It's a waste of money.
Oh yeah, unless you're rich, then I guess do whatever you want with your body. Like, I ain't gonna body shame you for what you're doing with it. I mean, if we were dating, I'm still gonna love you for who you are. It's just if you do it to an extent, I'm probably gonna give my opinion. It's just.
Odds are we won't be together very long after that. I don't find any interest in it at all.
I'm not really much of a picky person.
What you, Brett?
Yeah, what about you, Evil? Come on, give your opinions. You are our guest. We kind of want you in here too.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm just here, but I'm not.
You act like you're high, but you're not high.
I know.
We need to show you a picture of yoga pants.
No thanks.
Yeah, I got you.
He's got you. We gotta get him excited.
Should I hit new tab or just new incognito?
Probably incognito, so you don't accidentally have it.
I mean, I don't care whoever sees my history. They're all they're gonna see is Big Mac burger and what's a dinosaur with? I think it was 500 teeth. Oh, I would say it, but YouTube would take that down. It's a N-word saurus. You know, just that stuff. All right, give me a second. I'm looking it up.
I was on Google Translate while we were playing Call of Duty, and it literally was going English to Spanish. Well, first I scared Nate because, you know, the chocolate in there. But second, I just did nonstop oh, and she could not pronounce it right. It was like oh. All
right, so what kind of yoga pants you into? There's bent, Lululemon, there's women's, or you can go with men's. There are Pinterest ones, Instagram ones, Commando. You seem like a Commando guy.
He's in it to win it.
Alright, let's look for a good one. Do you want GIFs, or do you just want to see them?
It doesn't matter. I'm looking at it no matter what.
The only thing he says is it don't matter.
It don't matter. I'm looking for a good... She got like fat lips there. I'm just saying. Not the mouth.
They do implants in their freaking lips too. I don't know if you've seen that.
I've seen those. Here, I found a good looking GIF. I mean, her hand's mainly in the way, but I got you.
Oh shit, hang on.
Alright. Oh, so there's those as well.
Okay.
Looking good, huh? Is that boosting your confidence to speak?
Not really.
Speak, puppy.
That one looks pretty good. I'm just trying to find a good one for him.
This is the weirdest podcast we've ever done. I don't regret it. This is fine.
Is it though?
Yeah.
You sure?
Dude, we're literally by ourselves at home. We're just chilling.
I'm just saying, when I was younger, and I was curious,
Okay.
I would look up this stuff and just stare at the pictures, and I was like, huh, that's pretty nice.
That's when.
and then reality hit me, and I was like, well, I guess I can't stare in person because
That's when you found out you were good at math.
True. I don't know why I'm still looking for a good picture, bro. Like I'm just trying.
I don't know what to title this video. Porn. Yes, porn.
I wouldn't specifically write porn. I would be
Don't
more
take it
like
down, probably.
just put like random off topics.
Norp.
Okay, that one's pretty firm.
No, rock.
That one's pretty firm. There you go. All right. I hope I boost your comp.
I like to see
That one's pretty firm. Oh, here, I got you.
Yeah, that's alright. That's more
Oh,
pog.
she has a tat? Ooh.
It was kind of pog, but not like fat pog, you know what I mean?
I know what you're talking about, but don't worry. I swiped out of it, and I'm hitting close, and...
Jake's just listening. Just chilling over there. Hey, buddy. What's up? Damn, I'm gonna kill you later.
Probably will.
Yo, who needs cocaine when you just vape into your nose?
Shut up. Dude, they're gonna see a lot of translates, my school, Japanese stuff, what dinosaur has 500 teeth, what would happen if phones were out of the world, Honda Groms. Oh, I love Groms, like, if you guys don't know. Guns, and the one I'm very embarrassed about was we're at work one day, and I didn't know what to do. No, it's not what you're thinking.
Okay.
So my boss, he goes, go get the skill saw. So I go down and I enter the utility area, and I was like, wait, what's a skill saw? And remember, I work every day with all this stuff, and I was sitting there staring at two things, the skill saw and blackjack. And I was just, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I pull out my phone, and I look up, what's a skill saw? And a clear image pops up, and I was like, nah, that can't be a skill saw. I hit images, and they're all skill saws. So I figured out what that was after a little bit. A lot of workout things, Pac-Man names, Mustang 1969, favorite Mustang. Phones, generations.
I don't even know what's in my history. Are you sending Google history?
I'm looking for the weird stuff. Oh, I don't know if anyone has done this before. So I guess I forgot what it's called. Look at your. Okay, whenever you guys hear this, or you guys right now, it says, look at the time and what time it is. Well, at the time it was 7:48 for me, and it says look up angel number 748. I did, and I found. Now, I'm not lying. If you guys read this, it literally explains who I am. And I read the full documentary on it. Like, some have documentaries, some have just quick explanations. But I went through this whole thing. And it it kind of explains who I am.
We did that in health class where we took this 100-question test, and then I told you what kind of person you are. Like, there's different names for what you are.
Oh, foot cramps are a motherfucker.
You just interrupted Burrito.
I can't bleep that. I don't know how to bleep that.
You don't know how to bleep it?
I always stretch my feet out as much as possible, like spread my toes. They usually have. Yeah, my
I have some ugly ass feet. I'm not gonna lie. My pinky toe looks like a fat carrot.
That's a fat chode carrot.
No, like legit, and my skin pretty much. You can't even. Okay, never mind. My nail is fat on my pinky toe. This foot just looks retarded.
Anyway.
Oh, sorry.
My search history is pretty much mostly is blank cross-platform. And then Google Translate, because I did this. Yeah.
But why?
What?
But why?
Okay, we get it. Stop.
Stupid.
Mine's a bunch of Marvel and Twitch.
Twitch?
And yoga pants.
Nope.
Yeah, he's talking about, Rainbow Six Siege Twitch. Her and her yoga pants.
Hey, I did come across a video where animation...
Porn. No,
.com. I'm serious. Search it up. No, it was IQ. It was IQ. I didn't watch it. I just seen it. I was like, huh.
I don't know if my phone, knows I'm into anime. It definitely does. Because I was playing a game and a ad came on. 2 ads. One ad was an anime game with anime women on the front. I mean, it looked like a pretty fun game. I don't really remember, and it was pretty hot. I mean, I was like, if it was Sekiro Beach, I would get it, but otherwise, it wasn't that game. And the second ad was pretty much an anime porn ad, and I didn't know if I should click it to check it out, or just to be like, you know what? It is what it is.
The struggle is real.
I was like, I can either go back to beaming some kids, or I can spend another hour to 2 hours looking at this ad. I kind of just turned off my phone and sat and thought, do I turn my phone back on and click it, or do I look up and play a game? I didn't know what to do.
What did you do?
I turned my phone back on.
Alright, okay. I feel that.
Sadly, when I turned my phone back on, it was empty, so I was like, alright, screw it. We're beaming some kids. Evil, you gotta start talking, dude.
Yeah, you gotta start talking.
I feel like I'm the one taking over this podcast right now. It's supposed to be an equal, supposed to be 33%, 0.3% from all of us.
Most of the time, I'm pretty much taking control and controlling everything, but we didn't plan anything, so we're just fucking throwing things out there. For the most part.
Food.
Yeah, what about? Like food?
Yeah.
Me too.
Just food? Not just food. That's it?
Yeah.
Nothing else?
Some water.
Nah, I feel that.
Anything else? Just food or water? What kind of water?
Water.
What kind? You have tap. You have sparkling. Just bottled. What kind of bottled?
There's so many types of bottled water.
Well, there's Dasani. There's Core. There's Uni. There's Voss.
Aquafina. What do you like?
Oh, fuck.
I feel that.
Okay.
Food. What do you like?
Yeah.
Lots of things. There's
Broccoli.
pizza. There's burgers. There's
Pineapple on pizza.
hell no.
I feel that.
I mean, I wouldn't really complain. It doesn't. I mean, if you eat pineapple on pizza, I ain't really gonna judge you, but it's not my thing.
My problem with pineapple on pizza is putting something sweet on something that's not supposed to be sweet.
When you work at a pizza place and you sit there and get 6 orders of it, and you have to sit there and make all of them, that really ticked me off. I used to work at Papa Murphy's.
Oh yeah.
And I'd get orders of pineapple on pizza.
I mean,
with like pepperoni and chicken.
Hawaiian, probably.
well, it doesn't really bother me. It's just I think it's too sweet for me.
I don't, because like putting pineapple mixed with bacon, pineapple
or
with
chicken,
cheese, or
definitely chicken.
tomato sauce. It's like, it doesn't make sense. It's like sweet
Well,
and not sweet.
I'm just saying, people like that like sweet taste to them.
It's kind of like putting hot sauce on a cake. I'd probably do it, but I mean,
Well, see, that's kind of like how it is because that pineapple makes their pizza a little sweet. When it makes it a little sweet, people like that flavor, that texture.
I guess I just don't have a sweet tooth like everyone else does. I mean, I like me some Sunkist, but I mean,
Well, that's always good.
last podcast was Mountain Dew.
Yeah. I had nothing to drink last podcast.
You missed some. You saw nothing.
You saw nothing.
Anything else?
Yeah.
What do you got?
So you said pizza, burgers, what else?
Chicken nuggets.
Okay, chicken nuggets, what else?
Let's see here.
I love me some
Tater
chicken
tot
nuggets.
hot dish.
Ooh.
Without peas.
I mean, tater tot hot dish is actually kind of smack. Not gonna lie.
My mom made this. I don't know if it's a Mexican dish or what it was, but it was actually pretty good. With the chicken
Oh,
and rice.
what we had last time?
Yeah,
Yeah, that was a Mexican dish apparently.
it's pretty good. It's just like salsa, rice, cheese, chicken. There's all sorts
I
of
don't remember what it's called, but
Me neither.
Sounds like an
It- you-
enchilada.
well, no.
A different types of.
See, this was out of like your God dang, I can't think of the name now. Your oh, I'm so mad. I'm Mexican and I can't even think of the name for it. Alright, just give me 2 seconds. I gotta take my phone with me.
You know, whack off in relief.
No, I'm gonna figure out what the name is.
Alright.
Tortilla!
You didn't know what a tortilla was?
I couldn't think of the name. Well, there's different types of tortillas. Like, seriously,
Yeah.
that you use for enchilada.
Yeah.
And I couldn't think of the name for it.
I like burritos.
Yeah.
I know you do too.
Let's, okay, alright.
I like tacos. It's not a big deal. I love tacos.
Alright, I almost said chat. We're not even streaming.
Yo, chat.
Alright, so, stovetop. I'm just saying, when we go to work, every place, gas station with fast food just to get something to eat in the morning, there's only breakfast burritos. I have no choice to get a burrito because they don't have tacos.
I give them crap for it all the time.
There was one place with street tacos. They weren't even tacos. It was literally meat shoved inside a very soft shell, whatever you want to call it. It was
Taco shell.
It was overly oiled. It was gross. That's why I never got them. But the burritos, those are the only other things.
You went to get I don't remember where we went to like Taco John's or something, and you went to get a taco, but it was wrapped in a burrito in a tortilla.
Yeah, that made me so mad.
It was literally a taco, but it was in a burrito shell. It was funny in a tortilla.
I was mad, but I was like, what do you mean? Did you guys run out of hard shells? Stupid. Like, you're literally a taco place and you don't have hard shells. Oh yeah, let's just wrap it under a tortilla.
Literally, you can get like a, what's it called? That we got that night we watched Jump Street. We went to Taco John's, like 6 and something.
What,
Six and a pound?
Yeah,
Six pack and a pound is literally taco. It's tacos.
Yeah.
But it's in a burrito shell. It's like soft shell. That's how I like my tacos anyway, but I mean, probably don't why.
Yeah, but it's dumb. It's so dumb.
Hey, burritos are pretty Mexican too, I'm just saying.
Well, yeah, but like it's.
But it's all me, baby. Hey, you're just supporting. You're supporting the family.
I guess.
Subway.
I'm supporting the descendants. So.
Did you enjoy Subway today?
Yeah, Subway was good. You weren't with us. I went to town.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
You didn't even come and get me.
I was gonna, but I thought my parents were leaving because as soon as Casey was getting here, my parents were leaving. It's like, okay, I better hurry up
No,
and get
they
dressed.
sat here for like another hour just talking.
Even after I got here. It was stupid.
Like, when he came back, literally nothing was going on. They were just talking, and I heard a kid screaming the whole entire time.
Yeah, they were literally in the truck about to leave to go to, I don't know what that town is or whatever, to go for a friend. That's when they showed up because they were late. Like I would have brought you if I would have known that they weren't going to be here till later, but it didn't. So my mom wanted me to be back at a certain time, so I went as quick as I could. Got in the car, picked up Brett, went to Walmart, came back home.
Yeah, and I wanted to go Wally World, bro.
Yeah,
still, even then, you still could have got me.
well, I mean, if they had left, someone would have to watch Isaac. That was the problem. Not.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I could have just shoved him in a bag and we could have drove.
You put him in the trunk. That's fine.
He would fit too.
Yeah, he fit.
Either way, you left me alone.
I got a webcam.
I don't care.
I couldn't get shit. I wanted
You know what I didn't get with that webcam?
an SD card.
Oh, you forgot an SD for your web?
I thought it came with it, but it fucking didn't.
It
so
literally
bad.
says on the box.
It didn't say on the box.
Okay, but if you get a webcam, they normally say SD required or SD comes with the box.
Yeah, well, I was just looking for a webcam. I was trying to find the one that was in my Switch, but couldn't find it, and I gave up, so I was gonna go back. So we'll have to go back to Walmart.
Yeah. Okay, I'm about to bring something up I really don't want to come up. School.
Yeah, you've been talking about this in my solo cast, too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you guys did?
A little bit.
Yeah, it's...
See, I never listened to your solo class yet. I was actually going to tonight when I was about to go to bed.
It just kind of sucks. Because our school is doing a lot of construction. Like, they're doing more than they said they were gonna.
Yeah.
They're doing it all at once. And they still want us to go back for hybrid. Which is,
there's still
they're splitting up our...
3 different things that still need to be built onto it.
They're building a whole entire 9th grade section. They're building bigger commons and a whole new section. I don't even know what that is.
So, how many more weeks till you guys start?
Next week?
Couple days. I don't know.
I think it's next week, the 14th.
Well,
14th.
I know, because I know you guys start.
The 6th.
You guys start later than I do. Guess how many days until I start school?
This week?
Yeah, but how many days?
Tomorrow, right?
What about you?
No, it's
Okay, hold on. Just pick an answer. Just how many?
Tuesday.
Okay, you said Tuesday?
Wednesday.
Burrito's right.
Yeah. Because I remember you talking about it at work.
Yeah, I start school in 2 more days. I got 1 year left, but still, I don't want to go back. What's the point? I gotta be in Group A or Group B, and if I'm in Group A, I'm going to be in Group A because of my last name. But even then, I have to be social distance from people.
You know what I found out?
Makes no sense.
It doesn't seem like they're going by last name. Because Alex...
He's a B. And he's in Group
Well,
B.
then again, you guys are in different schools than I am.
Yeah, he's in Group B with me, and his last name's at the beginning of the alphabet.
Well, with my school, like, I read through their recommendations and everything. They said they were going by last names. There's Group A and Group B.
It's confusing. Well, what I don't like. So, since I'm Group B, I'm going to school. I'll be in school Tuesday and Thursday, because they want less than 50% of the population in the school. And Monday and Wednesday, they're doing video calls for classes.
Yeah, I heard about that.
That's why I got a webcam, because I ain't using my Chromebook when I have an expensive high-performance PC right here. So I bought a webcam that'll work way better at 4K.
I'm just saying, if I have to do any, like, webcam stuff, they're gonna either see me, like, walking around butt naked, or they're gonna see me, like, looking at anime, and they'll be like, Nate, what you doing? Oh, you look at this chick, bro. Look how smack she is.
Your teacher just...
My teacher just like, yo, send me a follow.
I mean, put it away. Let's send me a follow, though. Totally. I'll DM you later.
Hold on. Stay after class. Alright, teacher, I got you. After class, he's just like, hey, got that picture? Oh, yeah, bro, I save everything. Here you go. I got you. Yeah, send it to my personal email.
Oh, you get an A.
You get an A for the rest of the semester as long as you send me the good stuff. Yeah, I got you, bro. I got exactly. Let's see how much. I gotta get in a good position. Hold on. I'm gonna go to my camera roll. This is gonna sound really bad. I'm sweating, bro. I'm sweating. I have exactly. If.
I think Brute's liking it.
128 photos of anime.
I have no pictures of anime.
Oh, bro, I have files.
Neither do
like,
I.
If
You have
you,
yoga pants, that's different.
yeah, that's different, bro. That's human. I call it anime, bro.
Yeah, they're doing the Monday and Wednesday thing for video call. Tuesday, Thursday, we're in school, and Friday's just distance learning. It's like, why don't you just have it all distance learning? What are you barking at, dog?
I'm about to find out.
My dog's barking. What's going on?
You're barking at the window, bro?
Well,
Hey, he's getting old.
yeah.
It's a black lab mixed with a boxer, but takes more after the lab side.
Cute.
His name's Brute. He was a runt.
Hey,
He's still big.
are the doors locked?
Yeah.
I swear I heard the door shut. It's definitely not your parents either.
No.
Oh, we about to die tonight, boys.
Hey, I know where my pistol is.
Yo, I'm Mexican. I'll scare him away. He sees a brown guy, he's gonna be like, oh, wrong house. Hold on. Let me pull my pants and then get out of here. If you see a Mexican with a belt, I'm just saying he ain't playing games.
You know there's actually burglary warnings around this area. I don't know, my mom told you that.
I'm just saying, bro. If there's a burglar warning, I don't care. I'm gonna be in my room gaming. He comes in my room, I'm gonna be like, hey, yo, want split screen?
You want to play 2K? I'll whoop your ass.
Hey, yo, you want to play some Modern Warfare? We can split screen.
I
don't
still
care,
beat
man.
your ass.
I'll whoop your ass.
I don't want to screen peek, bro. I literally have this cardboard piece. Oh, I can't even talk. Cardboard piece to put right between the screen so you can't see each other. Now, I've done that once too. Put a cardboard piece on the top of my head, and then had it lean against the TV, and you sit there so no one can see your screen. Bro, they're like, you're looking at my screen. Bro, I got cardboard on my head. I can't see your screen, bro.
Those are the days, though.
Oh yeah.
Man, we used to go to Taco's house, and we'd play a lot of Modern Warfare 2 on the PS3. I was no good at the time. I was half decent, but like I didn't have games, so I didn't play enough to actually be good.
I was like, every time I played, I was always getting over level 100 every time. Because at that time, there was, like, no limit.
Yeah, creating new
before,
accounts.
yeah.
I had to unlock weapons. I'm sitting here with, like, first level weapons, no attachments. These guys are sitting here with, like, just golden, like, fully kitted weapons just going up. Like, hey, guys!
The funniest part was we told Austin, you can use automatics. I'll use a 50 with no attachments.
Yeah.
And he would stare at me and shoot, and I would just sit, kind of move over to the side or something, fire, dead. And but that was at that time. Nowadays it's a little different.
No, it's a little neck and neck, but I had to quit today. I was getting pretty toxic.
that was we were doing so trash.
We were doing tournament in Modern Warfare for gunfight 2v2s, and every time it'd be 5 and 5, and we'd barely lose. Three times in a row.
Yep.
God.
I was one of those 3, and I feel so bad for accidentally messing it up.
I was literally about to like whip my mouse.
I was about to whip my controller.
I knew I couldn't destroy the mouse because it's not mine. It's actually my buddy's.
Are you using your buddy?
I'm using my buddy's mouse.
Is that why you said that's a small one or whatever?
No, it's a small mouse for my hand. It doesn't fit my hand very well. So like I have to hold it like this instead of like actually like resting it. Like I'm literally using 2 fingers to move it, sort of.
Oh. How long are they gonna be gone?
They'll be back tomorrow sometime. I'm not sure when though.
Oh, so we're just here. Oh, okay. So
yeah, we have the night.
So Brute's just kind of going off then, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm just saying. I got a massive schlong. He comes in here. He's gonna get the Mexican ugly stick, bro. He's not gonna see it either. I'll be hiding in the darkness, butt naked, and he'll be like walking through the darkness, and seconds later, all you're gonna hear is a. And he's gonna be, oh, what? He goes home, he's gonna go look in the mirror, and there's gonna be just the fattest print on his forehead.
Fattest mushroom print on his head.
It's not gonna look right either because it's gonna be hung, so it's gonna like go down his eye and everything.
Oh, God.
He's gonna go to school or he's gonna go home, and his kids are gonna be like, "Hey, Dad,
Where'd you get a tattoo?
yeah, what kind of tattoo is that? Ah, son, this is a man tattoo. They disappear in like." Depending on how hard you got hit.
Yeah. What did he hit you with?
It's called an ugly stick, son. Kid goes to school. Hey, teacher, what's an ugly stick? Oh, kid, that's your dick.
Just straight up.
No hesitation.
No hesitation. Kid in first grade. Huh. goes to his dad. Hey, Dad, what's a dick? Son, that's what's in your pants. Oh, so you got hit by a dick.
You gay motherfucker.
Dad, I thought you were straight. I just go home and I'm gonna go to my mom now and tell her that you like ugly sticks.
Son, no, please.
Oh yeah, that's right. Mom ain't here. She left your ass.
She left your ass. Okay, that was good.
That was good, yeah.
Not speaking of personal life, but it sounds pretty familiar. Definitely not happened to my family because we all Mexican. You come into my house, you get hit by a chancla.
You're running for your life because you hear that word.
Even if you're just like family, it's just you come in the door, you like a chancla gets whipped around the corner and you don't even know what
That's
happened.
white people just get hit by a belt.
I've had a chair thrown at me, so I don't know. You guys got the easy stuff. Oh, go in the corner. I don't want to. Me, it was like, hey, Mom. No! Chancla.
No! Chair.
See, I don't know how many people can relate to that, but
Sure can't.
I'm just saying, those chanclas actually kind of hurt. Come into the room, I say hi, and there's just chocolate in my face.
So I said, like, when I did Google Translate for English to Spanish, I put sandal and it's sandalia or whatever. I put flip flop and then it said sandalia or whatever, and then it changed to hit chancla. And I'm like, oh.
Yeah, chanclas. I don't mess with chanclas. I'll wear them. But not when my mom's around. You wear my sandals, son? Mm-mm. I swear. Okay. Walks out of the room. Seconds later, just a perfect frisbee to my face. And it's not even like she's not even in the room, and it's just chocolate. Just
It's not even a stereotype either. They're just really good at throwing them.
Yeah, I don't get it.
It's like they don't obey the laws.
Have you seen those moms that can just stand there and then they dead stare you, and seconds later it's off their foot and in their hand? So like they're just staring, and all you see is them just flick their toes, and it's just chocolate in their hand. It's like, bro, what? How'd you do that?
Well,
Years of practice, man.
anyway, we're starting to run out of time.
No, we're not.
We're at about
No, we're not.
44
Nope.
minutes. We're about 44.
We're going an hour, bro.
You want to go an hour?
Yeah, I'm willing to go an hour.
Push
I'm
it
in the
down.
talkative mood.
I got you. I got you.
I'm just going.
We're just going through.
You want to see Micah?
Sure.
When it loads, it's.
He's coming for your girl. What do you think the thumbnail should be? Or like the picture?
No, we can't do it.
That would be perfect. Oh man, now they're curious.
I'm just now they're curious. We'll post it in Discord when we let you guys in, but right now it's different.
Yeah, we don't got a big enough fan base. Don't forget to hit subscribe.
No, don't say that.
Yeah.
Because now they're gonna be like, huh? He said it twice during this video.
Subscribe.
Don't shut up.
Ah.
I didn't finish it. I didn't finish it. I never finished it.
I don't know.
All right.
You caught yourself. I'll give you that. You caught yourself.
All right, stovetop. So what's been happening is I have a really bad problem with mocking Burrito and then going, shut up, like that. And the bad habit became to the point I would do it like every second. And I told him, all right, I need to get out of it because Burrito isn't liking it and I wasn't liking it because I'm the one doing it. And so I told him, I'll give you $1 every time I do it. And so far I owe him like $11.
$7.
7?
Yeah.
Well, because you take out those. I thought it was 11.
We were at 6 after the job, and then this morning you did it again.
Yeah, but that was even on purpose.
Nah, 6.
It was part of the context because, okay, so when we were talking, I didn't mock either. I just went, okay, shut up,
Yeah.
just casually because I wasn't really thinking about it. And he goes, he doesn't say a word about it until now. I remember that because I was thinking about it when I was playing games. I was like, oh, yeah, that's right. I said shut up to Austin. He didn't say anything. What do I do?
Right, we'll count at 6. You owe me 3 Mountain Dews. 2 Mountain Dews. 2.
I'll make it 3. You want to see a very uncomfortable picture?
For sure.
But okay, remember, I'm in class just chilling, and I have my phone like this, and I take a picture because I was like, Hunter pose. So he poses. Look how uncomfortable that is.
Oh God.
No.
It's so clear, so beautiful. Everyone in the background, if I could scroll in, is blurry. Everything in the background is kind of blurry, but him, just the camera's like perfect angle. Good. It went through every detail in the book, and it was like, I got it. Or
you pick on me way too much.
I'll just look at you.
I'm gonna look at you just for 2 seconds. You pick on me, bro. I don't like it.
I don't like it, bro. Leave me alone.
You call me names. I say your first name, and and I don't like it, man. You say I'm evil, bro. I'm like the nicest guy. Or you can just say what my buddy says. He looks at. Okay, I'm gonna specifically read what this says. So me and Adrian are chilling, and he looks at me and looks back and says, "Do you ever look at a girl's ass and think, damn, shit really comes out that?"
Yeah, I remember that. You had your appendix taken out. You were doing that. I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
I had my appendix taken out because it kind of partially bursted, and I was about to die. Yeah, that's for a different day.
I have a really funny little skit thing I did.
Have you ever spray painted lockers before? Because I have.
Oof.
Yeah.
There's that one, and then there's this one. Wait. We drew a fat schlong.
Did you guys ever get in trouble for that?
Not really, because our janitor walked in and just laughed. And he was like, "Make sure you guys clean that up when you're done." And he walked away, and I was like, "I bet." Don't even worry about it, bro.
I have your mom's number.
That's a little interesting.
From when?
I have your
I never gave you that.
How do I have your mom's number?
That's a good question.
Bro.
Wait.
Hey, this is Brett's mom. Is he with you, or have you seen him?
Hold up, what? What?
Oh, bro.
Yo, Austin can send some weird stuff to your mom, bro.
No, she sent that to me. Like, I had no idea.
That's weird.
I must have went disappearing one day. Holy, I don't remember this.
How did I get? I think we were at home. I don't know how she got my number.
My dad somehow. Dang. I don't know.
That was pretty cool.
You look like the kids on the bus. They go, Reese.
Oh my god, no! Just That kid was retarded.
Oh, Nate, here. I got it. I got this thing. See if we can find it.
So who was this text with?
His ma.
Okay, so start here on this long one, and then go to the smiley face. Yeah, just
What's her last name?
Mont, I think.
Wait, are you blue or you red?
I'm the one on the right.
So you're blue. Okay.
Yeah. I made up some BS to give it to her so that way, it looked real. This is the one where I was like,
is this recent? Oh yeah, it is.
When was this? How recent?
It was at Dylan's.
It was.
I don't remember. What happened?
It was at 2/28/20.
Wait till she asks if she wants to be friends or if we want to be friends. That's funny. I was a complete douche.
Whoa!
Action, bro.
Yo! Only if I could read this out loud. Oh my god!
That reaction was priceless.
Oh my
I was at my
god!
buddy's house and we were all crying. Like, dude, you're such a dick.
I just don't feel it. So just friends? Nah, fuck you.
I did a complete power move.
It was like no hesitation. It was just just friends. Nah, but I wish I could say it.
I was like, guys, should I say this? And they're like, no. I was like, I'm gonna say it.
Damn.
And then I think it was Box Close. He came up to me. I came up to him. I was like, dude, look what I answered to her. She was saying she sent me a DM saying how she felt and stuff, and I told her why not. And she asked to be friends. I was like, nah, screw you. So here's what happened. So there was this girl I was talking to, and a friend of my brother. I kind of know who she is, but she came straight up with me with like a DM saying how she felt and stuff. And I told her why I didn't want to, because after my last ex, I was like, nah, I gotta take it slow. Screw this crap, Mm-hmm. It's like, I understand. And it's like this. I did do a power move, and that's when I said, "There's plenty of girls I could date right now." So I did a power move there. And then she was like, "So, just friends then?" And I was like, "Nah, fuck you, N-word." I was like, "Just kidding. We can be friends." And she's like, "Okay, cool."
Sorry, it didn't have a hard R, but
I put the
it was so quick, bro. It was like no hesitation. You didn't go ... nothing. You were just
So I wonder. So I know for a fact she stayed on her phone the whole time because she was answering pretty quick. So that's the first thing she's seen before I sent the second one. So she didn't see them both at the same time. I can't imagine how she felt. She probably felt so horrible, and I'm like, just kidding. She's like, oh my god. Yeah. That's what I was talking about when I said it did a complete power.
You see nothing.
You good?
God damn it. I just see at the corner of my eyes him just staring at me, bro. Did you see what I just did?
I seen it go, oh, that's all I see.
Well, it just, out of nowhere, I just see this little white thing coming down out of my face, and I was like, I'm gonna eat it. It was just floating down. I was like, oh, and I'll just see him just straight face staring at me like, what the is he doing, bro? Like, who's this man?
So, Brett, how's the dating life?
He just
What dating life?
I was just threw up. Oh my god. So evil. How's the dating life? He just gets up. Fuck you, man.
What a rude question. You know that answer. What dating life?
Oh, dude, I'm crying.
I thought that was funny. Just complete silence for like 2 seconds. You just stare straight at evil, and you're just like, so how's the dating life? Just straight disrespect to this man.
Nah, bro, screw you.
What dating life? You know that.
That was a serious question. I wasn't being a dick. I thought you were. I was trying to be serious.
Trying to be serious about that?
Oh my god. Oh my god, that was good. You can sit down. I was asking a serious question to see if you were talking to anybody or, starting something, but oh my god, I wasn't expecting that at all.
I like how he just looked at you with a dead face.
I completely thought how he felt, and I'm like, oh yeah.
I felt his pain.
Me too.
I felt my chest just crumble in that moment, bro. I felt everything.
I felt it crumble. I thought it was just hilarious, the situation. How it just happened. Anyway, after...
Just starts crying on set. I can't get a girl.
Bro, what do you mean dating life? Yo, I'm just in the yoga pants. Not even the women, man.
As long as they have yoga, that's all I care about. Still can't even get yoga pants. That's why he looks at it all day. Look at this, bro. From now on, I'm just gonna call you yoga pants. I'm not gonna call you
it's
evil.
yoga, even. No, not yoga. It's gotta be yoga pants.
It's gotta be yoga.
Yeah, the pants.
We'll be gaming, and I'm gonna be like, "Hey, yo, yoga pants. You wanna do trios?
Do some trios, yoga pants."
What are we sitting at?
We're at almost 57 minutes. I ain't cutting anything. I'm literally gonna title it "Uncut and Uncensored." Funniest podcast ever. Podcast number 4.
Just adds an extra part. Podcast number 4.
It's gotta be there.
Well, it's not the funniest ever, but it's.
I don't think the other ones were this funny
True.
or this long. You got excited.
He's like, sorry, I was thinking of yoga pants.
Yeah, mom. Oh man.
It's just what happened to him.
Just my personality just went from good to bad after reading that text and then that whole situation.
Just destroys the man's career.
No, but seriously,
What career?
Brett, seriously, have you been talking to anybody? We gotta hook him up. This man can hook you up, I'm just saying.
Hold up.
Oh, he's got you, man. He's got you.
He's like, what you want?
Bro, if your dad
No, seriously, deadass. Look, I have all these.
Brett, if your dad can do it, you can do it. He had 2 kids.
He had one.
He had 1 kid.
He had 2 kids. I mean, he had 1. Alright, hold up. I'm still looking. Hold up.
We're gonna hook you up, bro. Get your phone out. He's gonna hook you up. I'm just gonna
You're just gonna
commentate. I could probably hook you up too. Hang on. Martha.
Bro, there's too many women, bro.
So this is girl number.
No. No. We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that.
Okay. All right.
Don't talk about that. No.
Is he cute? Yeah, my nigga cute. He's definitely not a 10. It's not a 1.
I feel that.
You got it. You got a good. What the hell just happened?
You winked at me.
So you kissed back, bro?
No, I kissed first. No.
Alright. So you gotta send me a good picture if you.
I don't have any. I have no good.
Anyone into weird lanky niggas? Wait. Kind of stubby on top, nigga. Should I post it? I kind of want to post it.
Probably has a bigger mushroom tip than Shad, but we'll forget about that. Nah.
I kind of want to pause and be like, anyone looking to hook up with my homie? I mean, he got the hair. Should I? I'm doing it. Anyone wanna?
He's about height, about this pound.
With
I don't know.
I don't know my exact weight. I know I'm like
no,
220.
I'm
the words 220 plus.
The words are gonna be this weight. No numbers, just this weight.
Is this better for you?
I'm just
waiting. 360.
Hold up. I'm trying to figure something out.
Yo, we made it to an hour.
Don't worry about that.
We made it to an hour.
I'm trying to post this, bro.
You got this.
I'm just gonna put. I mean, he got a hair.
That picture. I mean, you got the hair.
That's me.
I can hook you up with Lazy.
I'm not dating a friend's ex. Other friend's ex. Back to your ex.
No. Talk about that. Nah,
I'm not doing a 3X thing.
Dude, I just posted it. Look at the story. Look at my story, bro.
I don't even have you, man.
Oh, yeah, true. Add me, bro. Or add yourself.
Fuck. Hold up. Get that out of here.
Did you see it? Did you see my story? I literally told anyone want to hook up with my homie. I mean, he got the hair. All right. Stovetop. We're gonna have our hanging out session like the boys because it is Sunday. So instead of Saturdays are for the boys, it's
Sunday at the moment.
It's Sunday.
Did I do that right?
Shut up!
So annoying.
Yeah,
my mom
spit.
Doesn't love you.
Spitters are quitters. Spitters are quitters, bro. Don't spit, swallow. Good job. All right, Stovetop. This is the ending. I mean, we've already passed an hour.
All right.
There's gonna be no cuts, no nothing. It's just
gonna be uncut, uncensored. It's just gonna be flat out just bunch of bull crap. I hope you guys made it. Feel free to comment any questions because we plan on doing a Q&A soon. Instagram's in the description.
I mean, we do bring up guests, whether you want to be a guest or not. We have our guest here, Evil.
Hello.
There we go.
He doesn't know social media. He's just there.
Yeah. We had Tamale, but he works.
Busy.
He does night shifts, so there's going to be.
We're gonna try to get him on here whenever we can, but expect to see solo casts. We're gonna try doing that often to see like whenever we feel like it.
Taco, which is me, isn't the best at solo podcasts, so sometimes the solos
you had your little monologue in that last one.
Yeah.
Which is almost at 20 views already.
True.
Doing pretty good. We got a lot of watch time in that one. Literally, just a lot of
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know what to do away.
Well, that's why I threw in a guess. That's why I had a...
Hey, I got you a girl, bro.
Oh, dang.
Guess her name. Just guess. Austin. Yo, I got you.
I got you.
He was genuinely really excited.
He was like, really? But then seconds later, nah, I'm just kidding. It was just him.
I sent the text in. I got you, brother.
I got 13 views. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of them are guys. But every girl that has swiped up or has looked at it is a girl. And none of them has texted me yet. You're kind of on the... just know, I do have over 100 people.
Adding more rejects to the list. I'm
Shut up. You know how long that list is right now?
He's on that list. He's like, oh, I'm in the friend zone list? All right, let's see how close I am to the top to get out. 30. Wait. 50.
200.
What?
What's going on?
Yo, wait, hold on. Let me scroll to the bottom. She has 1,233 guys. Oh, at least I ain't the last. At least I'm 1,232.
You know his most regretted reject? Martha.
No, I don't want this story.
So
No!
Pull the story up. The podcast needs to hear this.
come on, bro.
Pull it up.
No.
Come on.
No.
What happened?
Evil.
You
Come
wanna
on.
hear it?
Come on. You're the guest.
No.
We gotta hear it.
I do not want this story to be told again.
We're gonna try. All right. So.
So
No.
He's scared.
So here's the thing though about it. It's not a bad thing. He did what most people don't do, and he had the guts to do something about it. Like, he had a crush on someone. He did something about it. Someone that's, I'll even admit it myself, is pretty out of his league, but he went for it. You know, that takes a lot to do that, especially in his place.
That's a lot of balls, man.
What he did, though, is what
That.
I didn't like. He didn't straight up go up to her and ask. He emailed her saying, hey, meet me at this place in the school at 3 o'clock.
Bro, that's just creepy, bro.
And she's like, nah, bro. I can't do that. I had his email, too.
So he can read everything.
I read everything. I helped him, though. I emailed her back, I think. But the problem is that she's... the one who
She's
did
a
it.
bitch, though.
No, she's not. Well, no, she's just prep. I'll just go with that. Let's just go with that. She's more preppy. And word got around fast. And that was what
too
sucked.
fast. It was it was during 5th period. Lunch was right after that. It got around that fast. It was at the end of the class period too.
That's what sucked.
Bro, I'm just saying. You know how creepy that sounds? Yay. Meet
At
me?
the time, my mind was not thinking. All right.
Well, that's when you be subtle. Be like, either you ask in person or you don't ask over email.
Hey, yo, bitch, answer me.
No, you don't ask over email. That's just even weirder.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. But he's one of them that's a little more shy. He's more introverted. He's like, that's why it's hard for him to do.
Hell,
talking.
even write on a piece of paper, but don't be writing "meet me here at this time." Like, that's just a little even. It sounds like you're about to rape her or like beat her up, bro. Like,
Okay, not my greatest tries. Okay.
no, it's good. I'm just saying. It's
I'm
just,
saying you did what I couldn't. I mean, I didn't have a crush on her, but man, I admired it. I admired her. All I'm saying.
all right. Well, since we kind of ruined his worst attempt, I mean, I might as well tell mine.
Oh
right?
yeah, here we go.
All right. So a long time ago in their school, I had a crush on a girl. Beautiful. I thought she liked me back. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you know who it is.
Yeah, okay.
And I was buddy with this guy, and we're just hanging out, and I see the girl that I like. She's just, she's sitting on the slide. She isn't really doing anything. I was like, all right, hey, bro, I'm wearing 2 pairs of pants, right? He goes, yeah, I understand. I was like, I want you to pull down 1 pair when I'm standing in front of her. And he goes, why? And I was like, because I'm about to make you look stupid. He's like, yeah, bro, I got you. And he was like, yeah, I got you. So when are we doing this? I was like, right now. He was like, all right. So I get in position. I'm standing, acting like minding my own business. And my buddy comes up to pants me. And what? I didn't realize he has a strong grip. So the girl I'm just sitting there, I'm talking to her, she's talking back. I mean, we had a friendship. And he grabs my pants. And I knew this is time to shine, because once he pulls down my pants, I have my other pair, and I'm going to look at him and be like, bro, you dumb. I always wear 2 pairs of pants. I'm cool like that, because at the time, wearing 2 pairs of pants or even having shorts under, I mean, a lot of people did it, so it was kind of the thing. And he grabs one of my pants. That's what I thought. His hands somehow perfectly caught my underwear as well.
Oh no.
So I'm wearing boxers, very loose boxers, so they're coming off too. And I was like, my time to shine. He pulls down my pants. And in a split second, I felt air hit my no square, and I was like, oh God, I am facing my crush, and I am now butt naked in front of her. So I dropped to the ground in the fetal position, and I'm covering everything, you know, I'm just chilling, and I've never heard her laugh so hard. And then I was like, oh my God, she's seen it. Bro, it's cold outside. So I get my pants on, I run, I kind of hide. My buddy comes up to me and he's like, what happened? Oh, I don't know what happened. You pulled down everything. I said pull down one pair. He's like, bro, you just told me to pull down your pants. You didn't say how hard to squeeze. I was like, no. Later that year, I left to go to a different school. It wasn't my choice, but even then, like, the girl I liked seen everything. And I stood there for like 5 seconds staring at her while butt naked. I didn't say anything. I just dropped, pulled my pants up, and I ran. Later that night, I'm not gonna lie, I cried. I was like, I just embarrassed myself in front of her friends, and some guys behind me who probably seen my booty hole when I fell. And my buddy Ricky is having the best time of his life. Because now he's laughing.
He doesn't remember Ricky and Carson. You don't remember Ricky? The dude is funny. He had like dang there bald with like short hair. He was really funny. Carson, he was short, kind of stuff. He was, I don't know. We used to have arm wrestling.
I don't remember if Ricky remembers that story.
Third grade.
No, I don't.
He moved to my school for a little while, but now he's in Fargo, I think.
I just remember with Ricky, it was always it. That was what was funny. We'd always say it. None of it. Okay, we all had in mind. It was just something funny.
I forgot what happened because we forgot his name one day, and then apparently we just said it, and he was like, y'all? So we just started calling him it after that, and we'd just chill, you know, and then he would come up the hill, and we'd be like, it! And he was like, hey! None of us had nicknames, just him, and he was called it because we didn't know what to say.
Okay, I think we should probably push the end here. We're stretching it. It was minute 12.
Yeah, but I mean, this is good content because now we can do what we were talking about before. We can make one podcast that
split it up,
lasts however long, split it up, make it into two podcasts.
I almost want to just like take out the first half because the second half is where all the good stuff is.
I mean, yeah, we can do that too.
I thought we could have clips too.
That works perfect. That's why I'm in the talkative mood. It's been a while since I've been on a podcast.
We can also live stream.
We can live stream it too, but how many people do you think is going to watch it though?
I don't know.
Because a lot of people...
You could ask your Snap, hey, if we did a live stream for a podcast, how many of y'all would come on to chat and watch?
Hold up.
Are you actually going to do it?
No, I'm texting a girl.
Wait, I got a notification from Taco.
Hello. It wasn't meant for you, man.
No, we'd have topics set up, but it would seem more formal. Like, I wanted to be loose and have fun, and this is doing pretty well. I mean, it seems kind of out of it, you know, not very organized, but I mean, I kind of like it. Talking about booty holes and getting pants too hard.
Girl swipes up, and I clicked on it, and she's like, is he cute? Like, actually asked, is he cute? And I go, he's not a 10. She goes, okay, what would you rate him? And I was like, well, he's now one of my new homies, so I gotta be nice. So I was like, I'll give him a 7. So I put down a 7. She's like, what's he look like?
Fuck.
I'm not gonna lie. When he was looking away, I snagged a picture. But I took a really good picture. Mm-hmm. I sent it to her. I've been open for 12 minutes.
No balls, you won't hit me up with the girl right now.
For you?
Yeah.
Fuck, I gotta find a girl.
You're not looking for one, though.
It's just a dare. And someone to talk to, you know? Especially with this whole Disney stuff.
I would have sent a picture to my sister, like not my sister, but like my family. I would have sent it and been like, "Hey sis, you think he's cute?" I mean, I'm pretty sure she's cute.
I don't even think I have any good pictures of me.
Like, I'm gonna replay it.
I always told myself I'm ugly, but
You also called yourself fat for how many years?
I am fat. Dude, anybody at school who like listens that part of the podcast is just slap me when I get to school.
Yo.
Okay, now I'm about to post another.
Oh,
hold
son
on,
of a bitch.
hold on. This one I gotta get my hair in there.
Gotta get all of it.
Hang on.
Where my yo-yo?
You got a yo-yo?
Can you get a picture of these like hitting you?
Oh yeah, I got you.
Because I'm gonna try throwing it. I'm gonna have it hit you in the face, and I want you to get a picture of it hitting you in the face. All right.
I did.
Let me try this.
Okay. On 3.
Like, on 3, I'll go.
Okay, when I say 1, 2, 3,
Gotcha.
and then you throw it.
Gotcha.
1, 2, 3. No!
Oh.
Again.
Okay, hold up.
Go on that.
I'm actually just gonna video it and I'll just screenshot when it hits. Oh.
That was bad, but it might work.
Okay. Okay, I saved it. Now I gotta go. Oh, I thought he was looking at my screen. I was gonna be like, "Watch out, bro! I got some interesting photos."
No, it's been a while since I've done L6 dips. Send me that. Send me
Yeah,
that.
I will. Just hold up. I gotta start editing this thing. Gotta edit. God dang it!
You gotta put like any girls who want to hang out with my other homie, and say yes. It was his idea to throw the bag at me.
Should I just do the video? Should I just... You know what? Screw the bag part. I'm just gonna post the full video.
Alright.
Anyone want to talk to my other homie?
Holy
The
God.
fuck? Okay, hold up. After I post this, we actually got to get back into talking because we're just leaving these guys hanging. We're kind of doing our own thing. No. Don't.
You can't guitar.
I will touch your dick with my toe. I know, but don't do it.
Start shredding. Just start shredding.
A bag of
One day I'll play guitar for the podcast.
Cheetos.
Like one day.
at
One day.
my...
Happens 7 years. I'm putting it. Oh, calm down.
Guys, just on repeat.
This is what it sounds like. Austin, this is such a diss towards him. But listen, just look at my story. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, it's posted. Look at my story. It's so messed up.
It's God, that's so loud.
Did you read it?
It's probably like
Turn it down. It's so you can... It's such a diss.
it's alright. I don't care.
just look at it.
Fuck. Can't read it.
I mean, I clock you. Cock. Fuck. You couldn't even speak.
I can't even read the other part.
I couldn't. I kept getting typos. I clock you.
Yo, bro, I got you. I mean, I clock you. Cock. Fuck. Did you read it? Oh, that actually I.
Damn.
If it was anime, I would go with it.
She could be an anime girl.
No, it's a selfie. No, it's a selfie. Don't worry, bro. I ain't snagging pictures of you. I know you don't like pictures. Poor homie just got left unopened for 12 minutes.
Let us guess how many people you've dated. Zimbayo.
Okay, hold up. Going on the dating part.
They didn't ask
how many people?
rebounds.
How many? Shush. I will get on to that in like 2 seconds. All right, go ahead.
I got nothing.
No, I mean like how many exes?
Oh, how many exes?
I don't want to say mine. I really don't.
Oh no, we doing it.
3 that I count for sure. That were actually like solid. I'd say 3.
I mean like all, even if it was for 2 minutes. Just guesstimate.
I want to say like. So here we go. A lot of times, I'd be one of those retards who'd go online in like contests of champions or Clash of Clans and say, "Yo, any this age girl want to hook up or some shit like that?" And I'd get messages. Oh man, I'd be like, "My mom said I can't date anyone, so we gotta break up." Just because I'm like, nah, screw that. Swipe the other way. So it's probably been. If you count those, it's probably like around 10.
Okay.
Because I didn't go all out.
Oh yeah, I get that.
I'd say 3 solid ones, like legit.
Okay, so 3 solid ones, but the rest were just like messing around type deal.
Shit, yeah.
Yeah, so like about 10, solid 3. All right, evil.
8, but one was like a stupid day.
Okay.
Okay. Just like
Well, he was ready. He was like, I already counted and I already estimated, but the one was stupid.
Wanna know why? Because I always have that number right up there.
Who's that? Who's the stupid one?
Yeah. Or what was it about? Like, what happened?
Martha don't count.
You
Of course it doesn't count. Just dumbass. Of course that doesn't count. That was nothing. It was a very big fail. Let's go with that. It was a big fail.
Okay, hold up. Taco's getting something.
Uh-oh.
Please don't beat me with it.
Alright, explain. Taco's listening.
You got ramen?
I wanted ramen. Wait, there's ramen in there?
No, I don't know what happened. She never told me. It's just the next day. She's just like, I can't.
Like Box Ghost and Chrissy?
Yeah, kind of like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was just like a 1-day deal and then...
She just said she can't, so I'm like, alright.
Was it online?
No.
You meet her on Snap from Quick Ad?
No.
So, you were in person?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Did you go to our school?
Yeah.
Can I guess?
Go ahead.
Jojo?
No.
Wrong.
Alyssa?
No.
Okay, those are your other ones.
He was ready
He was about to say no, and I shut up because I already knew.
Do I know her?
Yes.
Same age?
No. Oh.
You'll never guess, and I'm never gonna tell you. So.
What year? What year? What
Same
grade?
age, like same year?
What grade?
Ours.
When?
4th grade.
No, when did I ask?
I knew it.
You know what grade
It's
was
gonna
it?
happen eventually.
What grade was it?
4th.
Oh, yeah, shit. No.
Okay, that's a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
My longest one was 3 years.
Ooh, damn, who's that?
I was in
It's called
Is
commitment.
that Alyssa?
3rd, 4th, and 5th grade.
Oh, that wasn't. Oh, okay.
That's pretty committed, though.
Yo, wait.
But then she moved.
You dated for 3 years with her, but then there's this other girl you dated for a day in 4th grade, which was the same time you were dating this other girl for 3 years. Yo. Maybe you got rid of that yee ass hair girl because the bitch is like a dick.
Okay, hold up. I'm just saying. You dated a girl for 1 day while dating another girl for 3 years.
Actually, it was 2 at the time.
Okay.
Shit.
Okay, hold up. So what you're saying is you cheated Because you had to talk to this girl before for a little while to date her for one day.
You said third, fourth, and fifth you were dating her, and then fourth grade is when you dated the other girl.
Yeah.
So you were talking to another girl, dated her for one day, broke up with her while dating another girl, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I
Bring
thought
her to the basement.
I thought you were committed. I was like, damn, he committed for 3 years?
But then
Like,
she had to move.
I don't think he
She never
understands
broke up
how-
with me. She just moved.
I don't think he understands how mad we are of that.
honestly, though, like, I'm not going to be too mad because then again, he was young.
Yeah, it was
It was-
elementary shit.
I mean, even at that time, back then, like, I guess in my days, I'm not that much older than you guys.
Especially your days.
My days, if you had a bunch of girlfriends, you were cool. Like, I had friends with like 3 to 4 girlfriends at the time, and me, I'm just saying I was a player because, I mean, as a little kid, I had a cute face. Not anymore, but when I was a kid, I had the cute face. So
You had the
chubby cheeks. Oh yeah,
You had the
I had
cheeks.
high chubby cheeks, everything, and then I mean that's what got you girls. And I had the most girlfriends out of a friend group. I had like 7, but 2 were online.
I just rejected or just ignored a lot of them because I didn't want to. See, I'm not like I'm more of a settle down kind of guy. It's kind of what I am.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of going one to the other. So that's why when I have a girlfriend, I want to be committed.
Well, like, okay, back then it didn't bother me.
Yeah, me neither.
Like,
really.
I date, break up, date, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I was jumping. I mean, I didn't care. I was young.
We used to fight over girls. Me and Ryan.
Oh,
That's back when I was afraid to hit anybody because of how bad I'd hurt them. That's how I was back then. It was like 3rd grade, 4th grade, whatever. And you know how like anger issues Ryan has and how cocky he can be.
Yep.
Well, the only thing I did to him was I shoved him really far back. I mean, he was swinging. He was a boxer at that time. He was whatever.
True,
So he was
true.
he was pretty cocky. He was swinging at my chest, and he's like half my height. So I was so scared to hit him.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't know if it was more or less I was afraid of hurting anybody, but also getting in trouble because I was that kind of kid.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I don't blame you.
Well, I mean, you see how my parents are, so you know how.
Oh yeah. I know how they are.
I'll be right back. Yes.
Yeah. Hey, yo, give me a drink too.
What do you want? Mountain Dew or Sunkiss?
Sunkiss.
Alright.
See, I'm like Burrito now. I'm more of
settle down.
settle down. Like
I've been deep thinking that to myself
yeah.
since I've had 7 it was all started in 3rd grade. That's when my last one ended in 8th.
Eighth?
No, I'm good.
Alright.
I still got my Mountain Dew. That's like
Alright.
more than half full.
And you're in 11th now, right?
Supposed to be legally or
Oh yeah, I get
age
you.
wise, yes.
I get you.
Because I failed 9th
Well,
and 10th.
I'm 1 grade higher than you guys. I'm always gonna be 1 grade. No, I was just curious because I keep forgetting because I'm in 11th. Technically, I'm in 11th grade. In 2 days, you'll be in 12th. No. I've always wanted to be this settle down kind of guy now because I've even in 10th grade, I wanted to be like that, but even then, I was just still kind of
Iffy
dumb.
about it.
Yeah, I was dumb. I've had so many great exes, and I was the one to ruin them. Like, even if my exes hear this, I mean, it's true though. Like,
Wait, question on the exes
yeah.
thing.
Yep. So,
Does one person multiple times count?
no,
Oh,
just one time.
okay. So I was gonna say because I tried this one from 4th till
Whoa, my dick looks
10th.
bigger in the shadow.
dude, I've been trying for that one girl. Just
No, I get you. Like, one girl is just one girl. That's all it is.
okay.
But no, I had this one ex that was recent, and I like nice. And I thought maybe it would last a little while, or even a long time because she liked me. She even said everything first. She said, I like you first. She said we want to date first, blah, blah, blah. She even said I love you first. And I was like, wow, it's true.
Damn.
I mean, like, I actually found someone. And she wasn't ready, apparently. So I was like, well, now I'm at this stage in this mindset where, do I really want to settle down? Or should I just, manhole around like I have been?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's all I'm known for, too, which kind of sucks. Because if you're known for that, you just kind of get played. But I've always wanted to settle down.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about that age. I'm almost an adult. I'm almost out of school. I mean, I at least want someone with me, at least until the end, or even that lasts a long time. Because even then, it would be everything at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Because one, I already have a home to go to. I have my parents' house, or I can just go to my brother's, because my brother has his own house.
Mm-hmm.
So I can just go live with him, and it'd be nice. Just settle down, get a job. I already have a job, but like, do just work, blah, 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 stuff like that. I already have everything set out. It would be perfect. And when we talk about, like, how many girls I've had, I was manho, so I've had, not gonna lie, like, no cap, at least 20. But then again, because I was my younger age, at my days, it was all about who had the most girls, who had the most exes, blah, blah, blah. So, me, knowing who I was, I went with any girl online. I got with any girl that I seen in person. I got with any girl that was in different schools or districts. Just stuff like that.
I'll straight up say that, especially through the days of school, because I'm not part of any fancy, like, section, because school has a bunch of different sections of kids. You got the preps, the ghettos, these nerds, these people, whatever. I never had one. I had my own, because it's whatever.
You created your own, basically.
I'll get along with everyone because it's whatever, but that's when, like, you get to the point where, because, the prep girls will be with the prep guys, and the ghetto girls will be with the ghetto guys. It's like they stay within their own group. So you kind of think to yourself, what am I supposed to do? You can't find anybody different. And it's like part of, because if you find a girl that's in prep and you're with her, whatever, you end up becoming a prep because that's who,
That's how most of the prep guys now.
But the things with that is like you start to get desperate because you want a relationship or you feel like you need that extra support, which I did. Which is the only reason why I got back with my ex in the first place, because I felt like I needed that support and that, that love, that kind of thing, because I wasn't really feeling it with my friends, not including you, it was more of the other guys.
Yeah.
I really wasn't feeling fit with them because I don't know, I just don't feel like I'm the same as them. Because they're all obnoxious and they do weird stuff. I mean,
I can agree with
whatever,
that.
but
that was some of the things they did.
I'm not saying they aren't like my good friends. Like they're still the boys, but at the same time, I just don't really fit along with them. The thing is with me though, because of how I am, I could do pretty much whatever I want. I could be part of whatever group.
Yeah.
Or do.
Me, I'm part of the misfits.
Oh yeah.
I got you.
I'm kind of scrambled everywhere. I'm with the preps. I'm with the weeds.
A lot of things, like I hung out with a lot of kids in school that ended up being in a different group as they got older.
Mm-hmm.
Like I used to hang out with a lot of those preppy kids. I used to hang out with some of the ghetto kids, like quote unquote ghetto. You don't even know. They're just whatever. But
they're kind of the kids that kind of grew up poor.
Yeah, and then they grew into being in those groups, the separate groups, because once you get into high school, those groups are kind of where you're at,
and
that's
where
you'll
stay.
Yeah. I'm just sitting here in the middle, like, doing my own thing, because, I don't know.
I've always been the person to, like, not want to be part of a group. So I've jumped to many of them. I mean, I've been with, like, prep groups before. And, they're cool. They're awesome. I mean, yeah, they seem like dickheads because they're more, the richer type.
They're more
blah,
extrovert.
blah, blah.
They're more wealthy.
But when you actually get to know them, they're honestly really cool.
Yeah, they can be, yeah.
I've been with the so-called ghetto kids. I mean, some are, like, they're cocky, I guess you could say. Like, towards...
Gangsta!
But, like, that's towards other people. But even then, when you really get to know them. They
especially in
like they give you trust to the point like if they wanted you to hold on to like $1 million of theirs, they would trust you to the point to hold on to it.
Yeah, they do a lot for attention because that's probably attention they never had before, so I understand that.
Yeah.
And I had a lot of surprises, like in English class last year or whatever, there was one of the kids, name I will not speak of, and he's one of them cocky kids. He'd play music around the school, that kind of thing. But he's actually pretty smart. I mean, he's big dumb for attention.
Yeah.
But he's smart.
Like, you wouldn't expect him to be a kid that would read and do that. But, I mean, our teacher, you were in that class, that teacher, when you came to DL because you got out early.
Yup.
That teacher.
Oh, dude, he was kind of cool. I kind of wish I could go.
He was a really good teacher.
Yeah.
And I think he did a good job on he did a good job doing his job. Because that kid, so-called ghetto group, he did good. He got better scores than me. And you know how my scores are. Dang, they're 100%.
Dang.
Usually it is, but he got better than me. He'd enjoy it. Sometimes he'd swear. Teacher would let him sometimes. Sometimes he'd be like, all right, mellow it down. But, I mean, there's surprises in those people. You never know. And, like, that's why you can't judge them right away. I mean, you can have your own opinions on the way they put themselves out there, but at the same time, you never know.
Oh, yeah. Honestly, when it comes to school and being in groups, I don't like it. Because that defines who you are. And teachers understand that. And teachers mainly go for, like, the good kids. And when you're kind of the everywhere kind of person, like I am, like you guys are, kind of your own person, they define you as a group that they see you in.
Yeah.
So when they see me hanging out with a group that isn't the best group in the school, I seem like a bad guy.
Yeah, they accept that out of you or expect that.
And then the teacher would see me hanging out with the preps. Well, now I'm the good guy because now I'm hanging out with these guys. I mean, those guys are kind of the goody two-shoes. I don't blame them because they want to get good education. They have something in their life that they're going for, reaching out to. But then I go with this other group, and now I'm just the smartest guy in the group or like the smart one of the school because I'm hanging out with all the smart guys. I just hate how teachers expect that. Because I've had a lot of teachers do that, like, I was hanging out with a bad group one time. Not actually a bad group when it comes to friends, but you guys are weird. I'm here trying to tell a story, and you guys are just...
I'm trying to not...
So, as I was... No, I'm just kidding.
He's robbed my friend.
But no, I was hanging out with this group, and a teacher expected me to be one of the worst people in the school. Because I was acting towards them, I didn't seem like a respectful person. So she expected that out of me, and she kind of threw me down in class a lot. So what do you think a student's going to do when they get thrown down? They're going to fight back.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So I always fought back with her, but yet had the best grades in the class. And she even got me suspended one time. Because, I'm kind of doing my own thing, and she kind of started talking crap, so I started talking crap back, and sent to the office, and I got suspended. And even then, I still got better grades than everyone on the test that day.
Yeah, I've always been one of those, like, goody two-shoes kids, because I want good grades, because I know it's good for me, and I kind of like doing it. I like knowledge, I like to learn, and it's just, for me, it's just straight up easy. But... with what I don't like is like, were you in our middle school? Did you get to our middle school or did you just okay? But our middle school, oh my god, those kids! It's like the whole entire school is like the ghetto attitude, because it's all toxic and it's all bullcrap. Like I was only suspended once, and that was my worst years because I was hanging out with the bad kids. It was 6th grade. I was hanging out with the bad kids. I got in one fight that ended in one punch. It's the only one I've ever been in, which I think ended all my other fights, which I was happy with because I didn't really care to fight anyone. But what got me suspended was another act that I was in, because I went to the office a lot that year. I was hanging out with bad kids, you know. And then the next year is when I got better, because I'm stupid. Because my dad, big props to my dad, because he's the reason that I got better. Because I mean, he's there for me. He told me how it was gonna be, what I gotta do. You know, he talked me through it, and it helped me out. And then I started observing. Like I was in my own world. You know, I was close to the teachers, like our history teacher, English teacher at the time, language arts. It was math teacher, everything. I was close to all of them because I was a good kid. It was, you know. I started observing everyone else, and oh my god, every year that goes down from us, like every grade gets worse as they get older. It's like they make the stupidest decisions for attention. It's like, why? Like once we hit high school, I mean, it got better.
Oh yeah.
But I think middle school is really pointless though.
I think it is too.
Because literally grades don't matter. Like every grade that we got in middle school, it's gone.
Yeah.
It's only high school. I mean, the teachers pretty much the same thing every year, and then they teach it again in high school. And it's like,
that's what I don't like about school systems, because they teach you things that they teach you like the basic stuff that you're gonna need for the future, obviously, but then they teach you to become a college teacher, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Or another intermediate teacher, like they are, because they're teaching you stuff that, you know, they want you to learn. They ain't teaching you about like real life scenarios, like they ain't making you do taxes, blah blah blah.
Yeah,
which kind of should be something.
They should teach us that stuff.
I'm pretty sure they do in certain schools. But I know in my school they don't really teach that. They don't teach you. They do teach you finance things, but they don't teach you what you actually need to know.
They don't. They forcibly put upon you stuff that's just whatever. Like, I mean, English, I can see that. A lot of that you can learn. I mean, that's not bad. But, like, I don't need to know what the area of a sphere would be inside of a
Square.
A cylinder.
Oh, yeah.
A sphere, the area of a sphere in a cylinder, you have to subtract this, and then do multiply, and then all these equations. It's like, when do I need that?
You don't. Like, well, I guess if you're getting into, like, technology type stuff, then yeah, it's going to make sense. But, like, because in technology stuff, you kind of, like, get into all that stuff.
That's why I think you shouldn't learn how to do that stuff unless you're going into that. Like, I mean, we have seminar. That's cool. It helps us learn how to be better. Helps us how to, like, help be better at school. How to work with stuff. If you have any questions,
kind of like another study.
It's literally a seminar. I mean, if you know the definition, you literally just talk about whatever. But nah, you don't need to learn all that.
You know what? Since we're talking about like subjects and all that, I mean, I ain't trying to get too off topic here because we are kind of talking, you know, the good stuff.
Yeah.
What was your guys' favorite subject in school? Like personally, like even if it wasn't a class that you weren't really good at.
I don't know. I enjoyed math just because
when I was younger, math.
I had a good teacher, especially 9th grade. But
I forgot. I'm like, what are you talking about?
But 10 I still have a good teacher. She's gonna be my teacher for the rest of the school years. She's a good teacher. People say like she's a mean, strict, whatever. I mean, with any teacher, if you just follow their rules, it's whatever. They won't be mad at you. I'd say English in 10th grade, math in 9th grade. So I think on top of my head.
Okay, what about you?
When I was younger, it was math, and just from there, I declined everything.
Just like you just no subject kind of. Like...
I say my favorite school year would be 3rd grade. That is my favorite school year. That was a year after I met you?
Yeah.
Yeah, before we became family.
Yeah.
And yeah, 3rd grade, it was back in the years of when we liked Sonic and stuff.
Oh,
we had a good friend group. We had a whole entire Sonic team in the same class with teachers. I'm just saying. who had the same last name as me. So I'd be Mr. Thompson, she'd be Miss Thompson. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you're too young at that time.
I was young, so I don't know. I did tell her she had nice pants at one point, but I had no idea what that meant. I was like, hey, nice pants. I genuinely liked her pants. They had a cool design on them. And I was a third grader. And she's like, oh, thank you.
Yeah, they look very nice around your rump. I like staring. Okay, I'm gonna go play Sonic.
Yeah, we'd be artists. We'd do role play.
Oh
We'd draw. We'd listen to literally ooh ee ooh ding ding with the Sonic for the music video.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was our thing. We'd always play music at the end of the day or videos.
I didn't have a character. I was just. What was I? I was just there.
Tails.
Nope.
You didn't have a character.
No, someone stole Tails. I think it was
You and
Zach.
Carson.
No.
Zach was Silver. You and Carson were Tails.
No.
I know
I
Carson.
was never Tails. I was never an actual character.
Yeah, you were a character. I know you were. Carson was Tails. I know for a fact. I could have sworn you were a character, unless you were one of the metal characters, Metal Sonic or something.
Mm-mm.
Oh, you were a character. I know you were. Eggman.
No, that was also taken.
You know,
Who would be
Literally,
Eggman?
I joined I was the last person to join,
That was
so
also
everybody
a
was
year
taken.
that we beat up a bully.
Nice.
Yeah, literally. Me and Mason. You remember Mason?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. Oh.
Yeah. When
First-
I tried to
God.
join, everybody was taken. So I don't remember.
No,
who-
you. I'm pretty sure. I think we threw you in as Tails as a filler for when Carson wasn't there. Cause I could have sworn you were, because you were building gadgets and stuff or something.
No. I would remember that.
But then, you should also remember who Ricky was, which was also third grade.
Yep.
That doesn't.
My favorite thing in school was English,
Yeah.
because I was able to write stories. You know, I was able to present certain things.
Express your thoughts.
Yeah, and one of my favorite things is most people wouldn't see me as it is an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Loved it. Everything about it, loved it. I never really got too much into it where I went into the advanced classes, but oh dude, talking about certain things to kind of convince people to get into. Oh, it was amazing. I was able to express. I mean, I was also I would still say I'm a pretty good actor to this day when I try.
Play.
Yeah, oh yeah, I love
G.I.
role play.
Joes.
Yeah. But I mean, I ain't bad. Oh, hold up.
Yeah.
So I would personally say that was my least favorite subject in school. Was honestly choir, because my choir teachers were not the best. Never really liked them. I mean, when I actually tried in choir, I'm not trying to say that I sounded better than everyone, but I kind of I had a high pitched voice, so I was able to hit notes certain guys couldn't during because you have a guys section, women's section, so then the guys would be singing a certain part, but they had to hit a certain note.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I had the note and I had the melody. I was one of the best guys in there, and my teachers would always kind of throw me down, so that's why I stopped singing. That's why I kind of gave up choir.
I was in choir, and I was known as the funny kid.
Yeah.
And I've told Taco about this at work and stuff, but there's this one kid there with me, and we decided not to go to the concert because we didn't want to go. We had separate reasons. We didn't plan it or anything. We weren't close friends or anything, but I was just known as the funny dude because I'd come up with these weird things or whatever, and we both didn't go to the concert. So what the teacher did is, if you didn't go to the concert, you had to sing in front of the class the songs that they sang at the concert.
Oh, I never had to do that. He just asked me why I didn't go.
So we got going. Me and him were just joking around, waiting for it to start. We had other people too. It wasn't just us, but it was 5 of us or whatever.
I think I remember that part though.
And me and him were we were both sitting there, So it was about to start, and she was about to lead us in. I was making laughs and stuff. We were both laughing. We didn't want to do it, and we were just joking around. And she leads us in, and I was ready to go, and I was going full bore, and I ended up being the only one singing. I stopped, and we just burst out laughing. And then after that is when we finally started singing again. It was so stupid, but man, was it fun.
I hated when choir teachers did that to us.
I had an attitude to mine. It's like, I'm tired.
I hated when choir teachers would always do that to us. Be like, if you miss this, you gotta sing for the entire class.
I've only done that once, because I totally forgot about it once.
So I had an attitude to my choir teacher.
Which one, though?
Schmitz.
Oh, yeah.
And
Oh, God.
so she'd be mad because other kids were not doing what they're supposed to. They weren't listening.
Nobody listened in that class.
And she's like, does anybody else have any excuses for not wanting to try singing? I'm like, and she's like, what, Austin? I'm tired. She's like, okay, you're tired.
It happens, but...
There was a time I whipped my hat, too. She's like, take your hat off. And I just whipped my hat. And she's like, pick it up. Alright.
Put it back on. That's what I would have done.
Oh no, I had an attitude towards her, but I got better the next year.
I missed one of my choir concerts, and I was the only person who missed it. So I came in because I had the first hour, so I walk into school, I go into choir, and every morning I was always tired, so I had the deepest voice in class. Because when I'm tired, my voice drops. When I get a little excited or something, my voice will come up.
Yeah.
So I walk into class, we're standing, kind of waiting for attendance. She goes through the attendance, and she goes, she looks at her paper and goes, Nick, I'm just kind of sitting there. I look at her, I was like, what? And she's like, come here. So I kind of walk up to the piano, and she's, you missed the choir concert. I was like, yeah, I know. She's like, do you have any excuse? And I was like, honestly, I didn't want to go. And she was like, did you have a ride? I was like, oh yeah, I was there. I was in the stands. She's like, you were sitting in the stands. I was like, yeah, you guys sounded amazing. So she goes, you know what that means, right? I was like, what's it mean? She was like, you got to sing in front of the whole class. It's like, all right, do I get to pick a song? She's like, sure. And the song I was going to do was Drunken Sailor. Yeah, one of my favorite shanties. And I stand in front of the class. Everyone's staring at me. She explains what's going on. I look at everyone and I go, what? And she stares at me. She was like, what kind of song is this? And I just stopped right there. I just said, what? And I looked at everyone. I was like, well, you guys are the choir. You got to continue with it. They're like, I had 3 of my buddies go, what's the song? Drunken Sailor. Oh, yeah, give me a second. They pull up their phones, look up the lyrics, and we're like, yeah, we got you. And I was like, anyone else? A lot of people said no, so I was like, well, they all said no, so I can't participate. And she was like, but it's just you. You got to sing. You guys can't sing. And I was like, well, I am. You did say everyone here in the choir is a family, right? And as family, if half of them don't want to do it, then the other half shouldn't. I am part of one of those halves. And I was just like doing this, and it was getting her mad. And she got so mad to the point she was like, do you want to go to the office? And I was like, you know how many times I've been there this year? I'll just have a normal conversation with the principal again. She was like, she didn't know what to say after that, so she was like, go sit. So I walk up into the stand, sit down, and we're all singing, but when you sing, you have to stand. I was the only person who never stood. She was like, no, you gotta stand or you go to the office. I was like, you realize anywhere you send me, I'm going to have a normal conversation with the teacher, the principal, or the counselors. Have fun. I've been in the principal's office for like this entire year. We are at least through 3/4 of the year. Have fun sending me there.
Yeah, I intimidated one of my teachers. I don't think you were in my class at the time. But, no, you were. 7th grade math, second hour. Hospital.
No, I wasn't.
You weren't.
I
just remember you'd steal the big candy bars that we stole.
Dude!
I don't know why you do that. You crazy, dude. So he has candy, right?
And you'd buy candy.
It's like on the end of his room or whatever. He has like a drawer full of Tootsie Rolls. Like you can have some if you like do something like Fruity Tooties or whatever.
Yeah.
And he also had a drawer in his desk full of big candy bars and stuff.
Like
so me and my
Hershey
buddies,
bars, Reese's, Kit Kats, some good stuff.
Me and my buddy, like after class, the teacher would walk out. We'd go open the Tootsie Rolls cabinet or whatever, and we take a huge handful, stuff it in our sweatshirts. The teacher wouldn't notice. Brett then walks out, huge pocket full of big candy bars out of his personal desk, like candy stash. I'm like, you son of a bitch! He never got caught.
Nope. I have the king size Reese's.
Yeah, those things, everything he had was huge. Give me a Butterfinger, bro. Give me that, bro. I want some. Anyway, I intimidated my teacher because I wanted to sit next to my friend. And at the time,
I heard the story though.
At the time, I was kind of known for being one of the more bad kids, not like goody two shoes. I just happened to be good at school, but. He was arranging seats, and I really wanted to sit next to my good buddy. And we were sitting there, and he's going through who's sitting where. And I told him straight out. He looked at me, and I was like, "If you don't put him next to me, I'm gonna be a problem in your class." It was more stuff than that. That's pretty much what I said.
Basically,
if you sum it up, it was literally me just saying I'm gonna be a problem if you don't have him sit next to me. And then he's like, "Do you want to go sit next to Austin?" I'm like, "What up, bro?" I was like, "Yeah."
There's only one teacher I've ever intimidated.
Me.
And I was fighting with a kid.
Mm-hmm.
And we're arguing, blah, blah, blah. And we were about to throw fists until this teacher walked in. And he was like, "What's going on here?" I was like, "It's none of your fucking business." You know? And he was like, "Don't talk to a teacher that way." You know, he's just, kind of trying to go off, scare me or whatever. And the thing was, at the time, I was in my prime. So I turned to him and I was like, "You want to be part of it?" And I stepped toward him twice. And he backed up and he was like, "Oh, I'm going to get the principal, call the cops." I was like, "Go for it." And I took another 2 steps. And I was like, "Alright, I probably shouldn't do this." I was like, he's way bigger than me anyways. I was like, "I'll just go to the office." So I walked to the office and I was like, "Bro, I probably could have thrown down with a teacher." I'm so young at this point, and I almost got handed, like, my ass handed to me by a teacher. Just because I was arguing with a kid over, I think it was toys. Okay. At the time, we would all, like, a lot of kids would bring toys to school. And even when we're, like, teenagers, even when we're teenagers, just saying, you would bring a toy to school or something to mess with. And we were arguing whose toys it was. So, I think that's what that was. And then I was ready to swing at a teacher. Over toys.
Yeah. I remember in kindergarten, I used to be like the rock star kid because we'd like play with blocks or whatever. I'd have a whole concert built out of blocks. It wasn't like Lego blocks. They were literally like wooden blocks, like 2x4s that are smoothened and stuff, and long ones, you throw whatever, curved like arches and stuff. And I'd have a whole entire like concert set up, and I'd just be jamming out on a piece of 2x4 like I'm playing guitar. And I'm like, yeah! I'm sitting here kindergarten by myself. Yeah!
By yourself?
Yeah!
Just by yourself? Yeah, let's go!
So we have a section that's all like.
Did you have the VIP room too?
I mean, I called that. So section this is where all the tables and stuff were, and the chest. So you're in a place where you flip your card to red if you're bad, which
Oh, I remember.
I had to flip my card to red because I colored outside the lines. I'm a kindergartner. That's how bad that teacher was.
You colored outside the lines. Flip your card.
You're scribbling. Get a new one. Flip your card to red. I'm like, I'm sorry.
Like you're a kindergartner.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man.
It's like, I can't color as good as these women over here. Look at this. They're coloring inside the lines.
They're like, they have like the painting and everything. They're just like perfect shading and everything.
Yeah.
And literally. They don't even need the lines. They're just making their own pictures.
Yeah. So there's a section where tables were, and then the other half of the room was a whole other section. You had like the smart board up here, some like desks over here, or cabinets and stuff. And then you go towards the back, and there's a wall that comes out this way, and then a little one that comes this way. So that way, like if you're in trouble, you go over there while other people are taking a nap and watching a movie. And where this little area was, where all the blocks and toys were, so I had myself set up there, and I'd be sitting there like this by myself, playing on a 2x4. Yeah, I was jamming out.
In one of my schools, you had a detention room, which is just like a little square room you sit in. No windows, there's a door, you have a desk. And I didn't know what to do. So it's just kind of like a think room, I guess you could say. Yeah. I've heard that there are schools with think rooms too, which is kind of... There's also like places called think rooms in like juvies and all that. I was
getting in trouble again.
So I was sitting in the think room, not knowing what to do. It's only like a 6x6 room with one desk.
Oh yeah.
And I thought it would be funny if I put the desk up against the door, and I just took a nap in the corner. So I put the desk up against the door, not realizing that the desk could actually lock the door, because it was so perfect with the door handle that when they tried pushing it, it would just sit there. And I was taking a nap, and all I hear is, hey, listen. And I woke up to them freaking out, and I was like, oh, what? So I kind of pulled the chair back. The door slams my desk into my body, and I went flying. Like,
Oh my god.
I hit the wall. I was like, whoa, what's going on? They're like, what are you doing? And I was like, I was taking a nap. They're like, what's holding the door shut? The desk. They're like, why'd you do that? I was like, I thought it would be funny if you guys tried opening the door and hitting a desk. I didn't think you would throw me into a wall.
Yeah, when I would get in trouble, I'd have to go sit in the office, and I'd have to wait for the vice principal or whatever, principal. But it would take them a long time to get to me. I've sat in that, it was like a meeting room where like the big people would meet or whatever to talk, and I was this close to being part of a board meeting or something, and but they kicked me out. But I'd wait there for like 2 hours, just sitting there. Like 2 hours out of school, I could be doing work right now, but nah, they threw me in the office because. Wait, why did they throw me in the office?
I forgot. So why are you in the office? Honestly, I don't remember. I've been here for so long.
I think they said don't go on the hill, so I went on the hill. I don't know. Now they don't have the hill; it's all concrete. Yeah.
I've been into one of the conference rooms in my school, and it was so nice. It was beautiful in there. Like, everything was clean. They had a nice, like, looking table there. And I decided to lay on top of the table. And because I didn't think anyone was coming in there. And the janitor opens the door and looks at me, and he goes, what are you doing? I was like, honestly, I didn't think anyone was coming in here, so I decided to lay on this table. He's like, well, I gotta clean, so you gotta leave. And I was like, okay. And he didn't say anything after that. I was like, he didn't question me about laying on a table. I wonder what was going through his head. Like, you walk into a room, a conference room, thinking nobody's in there. You're just the janitor. You just gotta vacuum, wipe down the table, get out. Right? So you open up to a door to a kid starfished on a big old table, staring at the door. Like, that's how weird it was. I was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna... I went through the whole day thinking about the janitor, because I was like, what was going through his head? Just seeing a kid out of nowhere. A brown kid, especially, with a shirt that's smaller than his own body, starfished on the table.
So, guess what?
What?
We made it to 2 hours.
So, we can keep going?
I'm saying it's a milestone.
Mm-hmm.
We made it 2 hours.
Doesn't even feel that long, to be honest.
True.
Dude, we started at 9. It's 11:44.
So?
Crap.
Bro. Jake's chilling.
Yeah.
Hey, Jake, what up? Yo, Jake from Dairy Farm. Nah, he out.
What? I like taking selfies.
I can tell. I have no one to take selfies too. Oh, except myself. Shit, I get it every time. I get an answer every time.
So, what do you guys want to talk about, I guess? Knowing that we kind of went over all these subjects, we kind of told some stories. I mean, there's many more things we could
It's
talk
looking
about.
like he's hiding a dead body.
Not
Time to
really.
leave. Nah. Inch. So how's the dating life? I gotta say it was pretty good. I wasn't expecting it.
Honestly, I don't know what to talk about at this point. I mean, we had a good time. What?
Yeah, man. Really good time.
I mean, I'm willing to stop right here.
Yeah.
I think
It's a pretty good podcast. This is about like a normal Joe Rogan podcast.
yeah. So, Stovetop, that was our guest, Evil.
Evil Ceiling. Hey,
Evil
Evil
Ceiling.
Ceiling.
Get in here real quick. It was me, Burrito. Come on.
It's me, Burrito.
No, it's me, Burrito.
Me
You just
talking.
ruined the skit.
I-
All
I-
right, screw you.
I-
All right, never mind.
What did I
this,
miss?
You missed the skit that Austin failed at.
He called himself Burrito. And
Yeah, I was trying to. I know what I'm talking about. I was just waiting for the skit, but no.
Alright, okay.
Just
Should we try again?
skit.
Should we try
No,
again? Should we try again?
no.
On pizza.
You ruined the skit. I'm literally typing that to her.
Anyway.
Okay, so that was the podcast with Evil Ceiling, Taco, and Burrito.
Well, make sure you press subscribe, of course. And hit that bell so you know when we upload. Don't be afraid to comment any questions or suggestions.
Because we do want a Q&A, but we do want a big Q&A.
Instagram description. I hope you made it this far. It gets good after a while, but
near the end, it kind of slowed down.
it's possible I can cut out the beginning, but I'm gonna keep it uncut. Maybe put a comment in on my personal channel just to say, hey, 50 plus is when it gets good.
Yeah.
But
We love you guys. Love you, Stovetop. But
keep on cooking, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Keep on cooking.
But we are signing out, bro.
Just sign out, baby.
Later.
All right.